least be happy with the way they maintained the upper.
Great chance! Well, the weather here today is not playing ball. We have heavy rain. The pitch underfoot may very quickly become soggy and difficult to play upon, and the players will soon be soggy themselves. It is more than damp, and this will examine the fibre of both sides. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. The action has already started. This game, of course, the last of the first round of fixtures. Oh, well measured. Jimenez cuts it out. Oblak, long ball by the goalkeeper. Lenormand. Jimenez. Well, we've reached the halfway point of the season, and remarkably, this perfect streak is still going. It is the time when everyone starts to talk about winter transfers, but do you think a team like this really needs to bring someone in?
Listen, not for me. This team doesn't need tampering with just yet. How can you want to change such a tremendous achievement? But I admit there's always room for a fresh face, a new influence. You've always got to have one eye on the future, I suppose.
Otavio, spread out to the left. Baina, now here's the delivery. Firmly met. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Ronaldinho. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's had a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Messi, and there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And that has been knocked clear. And Messi! Can he stop it going out? Could be danger here. And it's Messi. Messi! Molina. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Nice interception, well timed. And it's played forward. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, nicely intercepted. Otavio, who scored in the second half from that cross in his last match. Messi, and Messi! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And now the breakaway. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Okay. That's really well moved. Clearly not happy with that. Messi. Baina. It's a possession, but very little show for it. Jimenez gently done. And reclaimed it in right. Out to the left it goes. Final. Finds across. Tries to get it clear. Looking at that. Now that's well seen too. And the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think from the manager's point, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy with the way they contained the opposition.
Great chance!
Let's go! Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
That is Gallagher. Bina in acres of space out wide. Puyol tries to clear. He's in! Gallagher! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi. Beckham. Ronaldo. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Malcolm. He is just caressing the ball. And a chance! He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Otavio was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. Turns and goes back. And Messi! Dealt with nicely by the defence. And it's Ronaldinho. Can he finish? Gets good distance on it. Roberto Carlos, and that's aimed into the middle. Otavio, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Played back in.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Could be danger here. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nice looking ball. Lenormand gets it clear. Jimenez cuts out the pass. Iniesta. Kaká tries a shot! Gets it away. That's the throw. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He is through here. And he's making progress on the ball. Just 5 minutes left. Beckham wins the duel. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Alexandro. Goossens. Over to the left. Alvarez played out to the left flank. Time and again they are repelled. Alexandro forwards and with intent. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And the finish! And that may well be that. That is that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I certainly enjoyed a really good show of collective effort, both in attack and defence, Peter. I think they had good numbers for the link-up play in attack and players willing to track back at all times. They were very good.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.